is the Onebar and Lupagus Show, where we talk anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to the NFL.
Welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. It's time for Vikings Daily News. We are on the eve, the precipice of the Vikings' final preseason game of the season. They travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So we're going to talk about the latest news regarding that and just cut day coming up. Reminder, we are going live on Sunday about 11 a.m. Going over every single cut as they are released or as they are announced, bringing you guys every single one as it happens, and we are going to be covering that all day long. Cannot wait for that. This video is brought to you by Mini-Grown. Mini-Grown, delicious THC drinks, delicious THC gummies, and you got great deals going on right now at minigrown.com, up to 30% off your order. Head over there and get yourself some deliciousness that can get you in a real nice, relaxing mood over at minigrown.com. Let's get into Vikings Daily News. Onebar already did a video on it, but JJ McCarthy, Vikings are fielding calls from other teams with varying degrees of interest, according to Benjamin Albright. And that to me is the interesting part, varying degrees of interest. So, like, is there some degrees that are hot? Like, oh, my God, we need to have this guy. We're going to give you a second-round pick. Or is there guys saying, we'll give you a seventh rounder in a year because we kind of interested, but not very. So how extreme is the interest and what is the hottest interest you're getting? That's what I think the team is gauging right now. But again, buckle up, prepare yourself for JJ McCarthy to maybe not be a member of this team by the end of the weekend. It's looking more and more likely that that's the way this thing is going to shake out. And we can talk about it when it happens and if it happens. That being said, the expectation right now, according to Algalus, is that Carson Wentz will be the Vikings' backup quarterback heading into the 2026 season. He said this, my expectation right now, and this is just based on conversations, but also what I've been seeing, is that Carson Wentz is definitely going to be the backup for the Minnesota Vikings. And so that would then lead you down the road of JJ McCarthy as the number 3 quarterback. How okay is he going to be with that? I think that's a very valid question. If he's not okay with that, does this end up leading to a conversation about, is this the end of the road? And that to me is the biggest tell. If he is dealt, if he is cut, that means there is shit going on behind the scenes. That means he is griping, he is moping. And it already looks like there's some animosity or at least tension between him and Kyler Murray. He never really warmed up to Kyler Murray being here. You don't see him talking to Kyler Murray at practice. If anybody's been to training camp, JJ McCarthy's not over there getting in Kyler Murray's ear. He's doing his own thing. He's going to hang out with the quarterbacks, really. Even in the games, you see in the sidelines, he's not over there talking with their quarterback. He's over there doing his own thing. It's kind of weird. And I just feel like his job, he feels like it's taken from him. And his body language probably tells more than what he says at the podium. So, yeah, JJ McCarthy not looking like it's going to end pretty here in Minnesota. Bleacher Report's Brad Gagnon broke down each fan base's panic meter ahead of the kickoff to the 2026 season. For the Vikings, rated a nice 4 out of 10. That's not very high compared to the others, and the second lowest in the NFC North behind the Chicago Bears. He said Kyler Murray is a low-risk gamble. So, hey, Brad, thank you. Low panic meter. I don't think anybody's really panicked with the Vikings, at least not right now. If we start seeing like a plethora of injuries, that's when I start to get worried because the overall depth on his team's a little concerning. But I agree with Brad. I mean, 4, maybe even lower. If you're looking for a reason to watch tomorrow's game, because the last preseason game, maybe JJ McCarthy starts, maybe he doesn't. Maybe his last game in purple, but there's a reason to start. His Vikings safety Jakobe Thomas, 3rd-round pick, who's been dealing with back issues the last few weeks, is expected to play on Friday, season finale against the Broncos. Josh Metellus told the media that he didn't play the first 2 games. He's had some back issues going on, so I'm excited to see this guy play. He's one of the guys I actually thought could be the Vikings Rookie of the Year. Just with the amount of playing time he could get, that safety room is not deep. There's really not a lot of experience back there, so anybody could earn playing time. Jakob Thomas has emerged, but Jakobe Thomas, let's not forget about him. He's a 3rd-round pick for a reason, and a guy who could see a ton of playing time. I mean, you got Jay Ward, Theo Jackson, Jakob Thomas, Jakobe Thomas. These guys are going to probably be rotating in, and Josh Metellus being this hybrid player who's not really a true safety. It's an interesting position for the Vikings, and it's one that probably gives me the most trepidation as we head into the season. Vikings Hall of Famer Chris Carter said Kyler Murray is Kevin O'Connell's best quarterback he's been able to work with during his tenure in Minnesota. His body of work is so much better than Sam Darnold. Kyler is so much better. When we got Kirk Cousins, Kyler's better than him when he got Kirk Cousins. That's good. Chris Carter, he said some shit. It's controversial, but tends to be right a lot of the time. So when Chris Carter speaks, we should all listen. All he does is catch touchdowns and speak the truth, apparently. So Chris Carter saying Kyler Murray is the best quarterback Kevin O'Connell's had since he's been here. That says a lot. That does say a lot. And finally, Ty Felton on his growth from his rookie season. He said, one of my biggest things being the player I am is improving every year. I never want to stay the same. I never want to go backwards, but definitely just trying to improve every year, every game, every day in practice, trying to get 1% better. That's definitely a big thing I hone in on. Well, he was pretty bad last year, so making an improvement this year isn't saying a lot. But that being said, he does look a lot better year two. He's making some amazing catches in practice. He had a nice game last week. Hopefully he can build on that, build off of it, and end on a high note as our wide receiver 4 or 5, where he ends up in that depth chart. But I feel much better about the wide receiving core than I did going into it. Was very concerned about how this thing was going to shake out after Jawan Jennings. And now you got Ty Felton stepping up, Miles Price stepping up, Dante Fleming stepping up. You had Deshaun Jones stepping up until he got busted for. I'm not sure exactly what that was. But yeah, there's some players here in this receiving core. And again, the top is so damn heavy, you probably don't even need to worry about who's 4 and 5. But Ty Felton did definitely get better. That is your Vikings Daily News. Don't forget, head over to minigrown.com, the sponsor of this vid. 30% off going on right now on your order. Take advantage of that. You will not regret it. I guarantee you that. And until we see you guys next time, keep your SKOL right in your hole.